Hello, Bears fans. Welcome to the Bears News Fan Report. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't waste any time. Subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the news about the Chicago Bears. The Bears have fired their head coach and are searching for a replacement who could be the right choice. The name of a defensive coordinator from the Vikings is gaining momentum. Is this the change we need to return to glory? But it doesn't stop there. A Bears player has broken the silence and pointed to the offensive coordinator as the root of many of the team's problems. That's right, chaos in the coaching staff is at its peak, and changes are already underway. Can the new offensive coordinator turn the game around? And if that weren't enough, frustration in the locker room has reached a critical point. Players have rebelled against the head coach after a series of mistakes that cost crucial games. The locker room has turned into a battlefield, and with a 4-8 record, the question is, can the new interim coach bring hope back to the Bears? The big news is that the Chicago Bears are looking for a new head coach after the firing of Matt Eberflus. Yes, you heard that right. Eberflus joins the list of coaches who failed to get the job done, with a 14-32 record in 46 games. It's not surprising that the team decided to make a change. But who will be the next to take the reins? I'm talking about Brian Flores, a name that's gaining attention. Why? Let's take a look. Flores, who is currently the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, has a reputation as a tough and no-nonsense coach. He was the head coach of the Miami Dolphins from 2019 to 2021, where, despite a 24-25 record, his team always played with grit and managed a winning record in the last 2 years, including 10 wins in 2020. And what does this mean for the Bears? Isn't this exactly what we need? A coach who demands the best from his players and isn't afraid to be honest. Flores is known for his straightforward style and for motivating his players through discipline and hard work. Recently, Caleb Williams, our young talent, showcased his skills by dismantling Flores' defense with the Vikings in Week 12, completing 32 of 47 passes for 340 yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions and a passer rating of 103.1. This shows that Williams has what it takes to thrive under a demanding coach like Flores. And tell me, could a coach with Flores' experience and toughness be the key to turning this franchise around? Flores brings a winning mentality and a work ethic that could resonate with Chicago fans, who have always valued courage and dedication. However, it's not all perfect. Flores had issues in Miami, especially with owner Stephen Ross, who allegedly asked him to lose games to secure a better draft pick. Flores refused and sued the league for discrimination, which certainly didn't help his popularity among NFL brass. But for the Bears owners, who value integrity, Flores may be seen as someone who aligns with their principles of doing things the right way. Under his leadership, the Vikings' defense has been impressive this season, ranking 5th in points allowed and leading in forced turnovers. They also rank 1st in yards and rushing touchdowns allowed. This shows that Flores knows how to build a strong defense, something the Bears desperately need. What do you think, fans? Is Brian Flores the right man to lead the Chicago Bears? His demanding style and work ethic are exactly what we need to take our team back to glory amidst the recent chaos in the coaching staff. A Bears player has come forward and pointed to offensive coordinator Shane Waldron as the root of many of the team's problems. According to the player who spoke with The Athletic, the team made a mistake by hiring Waldron in the first place. When a player says something like this, it's time to pay attention. This anonymous player mentioned that Waldron simply did not impose the discipline needed. How can a team thrive if its offensive coordinator doesn't set clear rules and expectations? Waldron, who spent the last 3 seasons as the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, was hired by the Bears in January. From the start, there were signs that he might not have been the best choice for the job. Even Seahawks receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba gave an uncomfortable response when asked if Waldron was the right person to lead the Bears' offense, with 5 seconds of silence before responding, "Good luck," which doesn't exactly sound like a vote of confidence. Compared to Luke Getsy, the Bears' offensive coordinator in 2023, who also had experience in Sean McVay's system, Waldron did not meet expectations and was fired after just 9 games. The breaking point was a crushing 19-3 loss to the New England Patriots, where the offense managed a mere 142 total yards and Caleb Williams was sacked 9 times. 9 times, folks, that's unacceptable. Since Thomas Brown took over as offensive coordinator, we've seen immediate improvements. Williams threw for 827 yards, 5 touchdowns, and completed 64.1% of his passes in 3 games under Brown's leadership. In comparison, in the 3 previous games under Waldron, he had 468 yards, no touchdowns, and a completion rate of 50.5%. The difference is clear. And to top it off, the organization broke a tradition by firing Matt Eberflus, making him the first head coach in Bears history to be fired during the season after a 23-20 loss to the Detroit Lions. It's a time of change for the Bears, and fans are eager to know if this will be the turnaround everyone is hoping for.